What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a wheelie on your wakeboard. And technically it's not even possible to do a wheelie because you don't have wheels on your wakeboard, but yeah, I guess you could call it a tail scraper or something like that, but you're not exactly doing a tail press, you're kind of overdoing it, so I call it a wheelie. So yeah, we'll just get to the point. Some things that'll really help you out is your wakeboard actually. If you have a wakeboard with a flat nose and tail like this is a Wishbone. This is 2018, but I have all my new stuff packed up in my bag. But yeah, the flat tips like that really helps a lot, because then you don't have to balance side to side like this. You only have to worry about, you know, leaning forwards and backwards. Another good thing to like take in consideration is find the perfect obstacle. Most cable parks have a box. Let me just get that box wet. A nice box is definitely the easiest thing to do it on. So if it's on your heels or toes, it doesn't really matter, but heels is definitely a little bit easier. And yeah, let's just get straight to the point, I guess. Basically, whenever you're coming up to your obstacle or the box that you're gonna try this on, you're just gonna roll up the safety nice and gently, and then you're just gonna crank that tail under you. You're gonna use the safety to help you get that nose up high in the air. You can do it with an ollie, but that's harder at first. So just use the safety to your advantage to help bump your nose up there and get on that tail. If the obstacle is a little bit shorter, it'll be really easy to get to the end. And then you can move your way up to like a longer obstacle. What most people will find like difficult is actually holding the wheelie in that position. You'll start doing that nice tail scraper feeling at the beginning, and it'll feel pretty easy for the first, you know, 20 or so feet. But once your nose starts dipping, or once you feel like you're about to loop out, it almost feels like it's gonna be game over. Most people will have the problem of their nose starting to come down. But yeah, whenever that starts to happen, you really have to just crank it back. You got to take that back foot and push it down as hard as you can and pull your nose up. And you feel like you're gonna loop out and get annihilated, which you just might, but you just got to risk it. And after you do it a lot, you'll start to really get the feeling for it, and it'll be a lot easier. Another good thing to know about the wheelie is like, it definitely relies a lot on like handle placement. So yeah, if you start leaning back too far, you can take that handle and gently pull it to get yourself back forward. If you start coming too far forward, obviously you crank that back foot down again and try and get your nose up as hard as you can. But I try and almost loop out and then slowly pull myself forward, judging by how long the rail is. And if it's really long, I'll almost try to loop out like 2 or 3 times. So yeah, obviously the longer the rail gets, the harder it's gonna be. But yeah, it's really just kind of a time thing. It doesn't come in the first 5 seconds or anything like that. So you just got to try it and then work with it and go play with it all day at the park. And then once you get good on a box, maybe you step up to like a skinnier rail or a rooftop, or try and go through a kink in a wheelie or whatever. It's a super fun thing to try at the park when you're bored and kind of over the things you're doing. So that's definitely something I like to do, is just really long wheelies at the park whenever like I'm kind of overdoing the same thing all the time. But yeah, go out, give it a try. I'm sure you can do it. All right, that's how you do a wheelie. Give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, man. Peace.